The silver February night skies shimmer with the excitement of a nation, but even that was eclipsed by the surging waves of emotion inside Levi Stadium, where history had just been made. Fans, press, celebrities, and players. Everyone who witnessed the Seattle Seahawks come from behind victory over the New England Patriots will never forget the roar that shook the ground. But as the confetti drifted softly to the turf, eyes turned to an unexpected pair quietly making their way out of the VIP section. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. It could have been just another celebrity sighting at an American sports gala. Yet, as the couple exited hand in hand, something about their presence and the intersection of stardom and triumph wove its own story worth telling. When the music of pop royalty meets the drama of a football battle for the ages, the narrative transcends the box score or the broadcast replay. This is the night Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco became woven into Seahawks legend. Super Bowls are known for their pageantry, their gravity, and their celebration of Americana. They aren't just games. They're spectacles, a blending of cultures, music, food, and fierce athleticism. This year, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, was the epicenter of that magic. It's a space built for giants, but also hosts the dreams and dramas of those who come to witness the spectacle, whether they're die-hard fans or world-famous artists. Few could predict the script that was about to unfold. The New England Patriots, guided by the calculating mastery of their legendary quarterback, marched onto the field as favorites. The Seattle Seahawks, bruised from last year's close defeats, showed up with chips on their shoulders and fire in their eyes. Among the throngs of attendees, the cameras occasionally caught glimpses of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, two of the music industry's brightest. Known for their chart-topping hits and public romance, their appearance in the stadium was at once glamorous and surprisingly understated. No glittering entourage, no sartorial stunts, just two people enraptured by the game. As the stadium lights bore down, both teams fought with a frenetic energy reserved for championship stakes. The first half was a slugfest. The Patriots' strikes were met with Seahawks' resilience. The lead swapped hands. Drives ended with clenched fists or heads bowed in frustration. There were moments of suspense on and off the field, including when cameras panned across Selena laughing at the spectacle with Benny, both sharing nachos, embodying that rare glimpse of Hollywood laid bare by the thrill of live sport. The halftime show electrified. Even the most seasoned onlookers found themselves swept up in the pulsating music and dazzling pyrotechnics. But it wasn't just what happened on stage that had people talking. Glimpses of Selena and Benny, arm in arm, playfully interacting between themselves and fellow celebrities, became quick fodder for social media buzz. The third quarter ratcheted up the tension. Every drive was answered, every mistake echoed by thousands of anxious voices. By the start of the fourth quarter, it seemed the Patriots were inches from victory until Seattle's defense produced a miracle interception, flipping the momentum. When sports and pop culture overlap, it's never just a coincidence. For all their stardom, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco were hardly casual observers. Friends close to the couple had previously shared that both are lifelong football fans. Benny, especially, spent his childhood Sundays glued to the screen. Selena, meanwhile, has often spoken of how her Texas roots shaped her affinity for football, bringing back memories of high school games and communal celebrations. But it's the Super Bowl, and everything is larger than life. Sharing in the unpredictability of the event, both stars watched as the Seahawks mounted one of the sport's most unforgettable comebacks. Reporters noted how the two were unguarded in their reactions, clapping, shouting, embracing, and once, covering their eyes in disbelief. The final whistle blew. Seattle had toppled New England. The stadium exploded in green and blue ecstasy. And amid the revelry, Gomez and Blanco, hands entwined, quietly made their way toward the exits, their presence already the subject of 1,000 whispered stories. What is it about these gatherings, these mass rituals, that brings people together? For one night, idols and everyday fans are bound by the same heartbeat. Maybe it's the unfiltered joy of the game, or how achievement on the field can momentarily erase the boundaries between those who entertain on screen and those who dazzle on stage. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are used to crowds, but here they were a part of the crowd, swept up by a game that would be replayed and retold for decades. Those who saw them that night will recall not just the Seahawks' victory, but the candid affection between two artists, faces unshadowed by stage lighting or media spin. Moments after the final whistle, Selena paused at the top of the stadium steps, looking back at the field ablaze with celebration. Did she see herself as just another person moved by something bigger, something shared? While many celebrities appear at the Super Bowl for the cameras, Selena and Benny's night was defined by connection, not only to each other, but to the game and the moment. In interviews, Benny has talked about the importance of living in the present, of creating music that captures fleeting moods and emotions. Football, he once said, is much the same. It's about those seconds, the ones you can't predict, that make the whole thing real. The Seahawks' victory was forged in those very seconds. An interception, a broken tackle, a last-minute drive. For Selena, the dramas of the game seem to mirror the stories she tells in song. Heartbreak, hope, euphoria, redemption, all tumbling in a space where millions are watching. Their exit from Levi Stadium was marked by little more than a wave to security, a brief exchange with thrilled fans, and occasional flashes from cell phones. Yet the understated grace of their presence, of simply sharing in something meaningful, said more than any scripted appearance. It's easy to forget, amid the headlines and trending topics, that celebrities crave a moment of authenticity, to be moved, to get swept up in hope and heartbreak, to be part of something bigger. If the Super Bowl is an American secular holiday, then the night Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco left Levi Stadium as Seahawks fans were forever changed. Afterward, social media buzzed with speculation. Did Selena's cheers bring the Seahawks luck? Was Benny already working on a song inspired by the impossible comeback? The truth is probably less magical, more human. Two people, each touched by greatness in their fields, finding joy in a game that, for a few hours, united millions. This Super Bowl won't soon be forgotten, not by Seahawks stalwarts, not by patriots lamenting what could have been, nor by the famous faces who witnessed history firsthand. For Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, it's another page in a shared narrative written behind the scenes, visible not just through magazine covers, but in these insular, real moments. Perhaps, in the weeks to come, we'll hear more about their night, an offhand mention in an interview, a song lyric, even an Instagram post recalling the waves of excitement, the chaos of celebration, and the quiet walk to the car under California's chilly night sky. But for anyone who saw their exit,